Hello and welcome to a special episode of Simply Southern. I'm Kevin Worthington.
And I'm Mary Wilson. Each year we introduce you to 3 farm families between 18 and 35 years old who are competing for tens of thousands of dollars in prizes as they vie for the title of Alabama's Outstanding Young Farm Family.
Now typically we've done this in a countdown fashion featuring one family a week, but we've dedicated the final show of our 11th season to showcasing all of these young farm families, each of which can be described as outstanding.
And I'm Stacy Little. Today in the kitchen, we're making a Thanksgiving classic that's actually perfect any time of the year. It's sweet corn spoon bread. Y'all hang around.
For well over 60 years, the Alabama Farmers Federation has named an outstanding young farm family, or as we call it around here, OYFF.
In addition to being great farmers, these folks are leaders in their communities, in agriculture, and in our state. Many people who have had a positive impact on Alabama are former winners, including the president of the Alabama Farmers Federation and Alpha Insurance, Jimmy Parnell.
We begin our visits with outstanding young farm family finalists on a cattle and poultry farm in Clay County.
Our second runners-up are the Porter family.
Growing up, I always knew that I wanted to farm. I've never seen myself in any other lifestyle.
With rolling pastures, poultry houses, and black cattle nestled in the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains, Jacob Porter and his high school sweetheart Misty have crafted Porter Farms into a peaceful and productive sanctuary in Lineville.
Couldn't dream of doing anything else. Some days it's tough and long, and you think, what in the world am I doing? But I guess if I was breaking even, it'd still be what I'd want to do, would be farming, as long as I could pay my bills.
That quip is a small taste of the big personality behind Jacob's quiet demeanor. It's a trait his big sister Anna has seen from the start.
He is not reserved. Believe it or not, just with his people, where he's comfortable, he is out and about. He's very outgoing. He's honestly like the class clown for our family.
Farming was a childhood dream for Jacob. He and Misty have grown his family's land into a profitable, sustainable operation. They raise poultry, cattle, and hogs while operating a custom haylage business.
I grew up on a hog operation with my dad and grandfather, and being involved in that at a young kid, like Owen running around 6 years old, that's really where I probably got my love for it.
His passion for farming also emerged from time spent on his maternal grandparents' cattle farm.
Growing up, I was able to, get involved there and help taking care of the cattle. And later on, my grandmother actually gave me a couple head of cattle.
Jacob later pursued a degree in electrical technology before building chicken houses in 2014. Meanwhile, Misty worked toward an elementary education degree. Near the end of her time at Auburn University, Jacob popped the question in classic farmer fashion while tagging calves.
He said, "You've got to get the blue tag." And I remember thinking, we don't use blue tags, but okay. So I'm digging in the box and I find it in the very bottom and it says, "Will you marry me?"
In the decades since, they have added 2 tiny farmhands, Olin and Asher.
She's probably the best mom there is around, I guess. Like I said, she keeps everything flowing and keeps the boys where they need to be, and like I said, I couldn't do it without her.
With young kids, I just want to be there with them. It's really a family affair. Whatever we're doing, the 2 boys want to be there with their daddy.
Misty and Jacob also share their love of agriculture with Misty's kindergarten students at Ashland Elementary School.
I love kids. I love teaching kids, and I feel like, you've got your God-given talents, and if you know what those are, that's what you're led to do. So that led me to the classroom thing. I want my students here at school to experience what my kids at home get to experience. We do a lot of planting seeds, growing.
As practical dreamers and humble servant leaders, the Porters are stewards of the resources they have been given. In addition to serving ag organizations, Jacob is a volunteer firefighter in the Barfield community.
You go and you see some terrible things, people in their worst situation, and they're just looking for somebody to help. And that's what we're here for, is to help our neighbors.
He's also very selfless. If someone calls for help, he is the first one there.
As you grow older, you see things happen that you don't realize as you're younger, and you realize that, hey, one way that happens, and that's God. You know, Lord bless me with stuff that I'm undeserving of, and I thank Him every day for it.
All of the outstanding Young Farm Family finalists receive custom cedar chairs from the Best Adirondack Chair Company. Additionally, the Porters will receive a custom chemical package from Corteva Agriscience to make their farm more productive.
There's lots more Simply Southern coming up and 2 other finalist families yet to meet. Right after this break, we're headed to Lee County to meet the first runners-up.
An Alpha life insurance policy provides financial security and peace of mind for those you love. Life insurance gets more expensive with age, so getting a policy earlier in life can potentially lock in a lower rate. Good eating habits and regular exercise can also contribute to a lower rate. Check to see if you can save money by paying your premium annually, semi-annually, or quarterly. Call your Alpha agent to determine the right life insurance for you. These Alpha Insights are proudly presented by Alpha Insurance.
A farmer has to live on faith. We do all we can do, but we can only control so much.
Alabama is the second largest poultry growing state in the nation, so we're trying our best to grow all the corn we can for that.
What we produce not only feeds and clothes all of the United States, but about half of what we make goes on to the world market.
We've been able to improve yields, have some things that can help us produce a better crop. I'm proud of the product we make and proud that I can say I'm an Alabama farmer.
Hey, how are you holding up?
I'm thirsty.
Well, there you go. Choose water.
I guess I'll take the water. There's another one. Alabama Extension is cool.
What's Extension?
They're like your go-to experts for everything. Gardening, nutrition, tips for our kids, farming. And hey, weren't you thinking about starting a business?
Yeah.
Extension does that.
Oh, sounds like I need to get connected.
Learn more at aces.edu.